Good afternoon, Tomcat Nation, and welcome to this week's edition of the Tomcat Report. My name is Garret England. The men's basketball team played 3 games last week, going 2-1 in conference play, with wins over W&J and Grove City, while dropping a game to St. Vincent. Against W&J, Josh Lumbus led the Tomcats with 17 points and 7 rebounds. Tyreek Burton scored 13 points, Alonzo Brown scored 13 points, April Campbell scored 11 points, and Clandell Seatoot scored 10 points in the win. Against St. Vincent, Nyreek Ghazi led the Tomcats with 13 points, while Clandell Seatoot grabbed 8 rebounds. Leandre Jackson also contributed 8 points. Against Grove City, Terrence Holloway led the Tomcats with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. Clandell Seatoot notched his 5th double-double of the season with 11 points and 11 rebounds, while April Campbell scored 10 points and grabbed 9 rebounds. The women's basketball team played 3 games last week, dropping 3 games in conference play. Against W&J, Danielle Lucida led the Tomcats with 14 points, with 2 assists and 2 steals. Taylor Duchamp also contributed 12 points, while Jess Vormelker recorded her 11th double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds. Against St. Vincent, Taylor Duchamp led the Tomcats with 19 points and 8 rebounds, while Olivia Sidley contributed 7 points. Against Grove City, Taylor Duchamp led the Tomcats with a game-high 25 points, collecting 7 rebounds and 4 steals. Jessica Lavelle scored 12 points and grabbed 6 rebounds, and Jess Vormelker scored 9 points and grabbed 8 rebounds. The Tomcat wrestling team competed at the PAC Championships last week, held at W&J's Henry Memorial Center. Chris Nuss and Jason Miller both brought home individual titles. Nuss collected his 2nd straight title at the 165-pound weight class, while Miller picked up his 1st title in the 141-pound weight class. Justin Walter and Austin Benacki both picked up 2nd-place finishes, while the Tomcats as a team placed 3rd with 78.5 team points. The men's volleyball team played 2 matches last week, going 1-1. In the CVC Conference Opener, the Tomcats took down Cairn University, led by Mitchell Patterson with 20 kills. Brother Cody Patterson also contributed 11 kills for the Tomcats, while Zach Rombaugh dished out 41 assists. Defensively, Thad Ponovich contributed 8 digs. Against Rutgers Newark, Mitchell Patterson led the team with 15 kills, followed by Cody Patterson and Nate Roach, who each contributed 12. Zach Rombaugh dished out 40 assists. Defensively, Thad Ponovich recorded 15 digs, while Jacob Berkeley tallied 4 blocks. Mitchell Patterson was named the CVC Player of the Week, tallying 35 kills with an average of 38.3%. Patterson leads Thiel with 96 kills. The women's bowling team competed against Pitt Bradford and in the AMC Championships last week. Against Pitt Bradford, Shannon Simpson led the Tomcats with a score of 143, while Samantha Friedel and Jacqueline Kuzma scored 137 and 121. At the AMC Championships, Brianna Gibbs led the Tomcats, averaging a score of 134.4, which ranked 23rd overall at the tournament. Coming up this weekend, on Friday, the men's volleyball team will take on Marymount University at 7 p.m. in the Beagley Gymnasium, while the men's and women's track team will compete at Edinboro University. On Saturday, the men's volleyball team will take on Eastern Mennonite University at 9 a.m. in the Beagley Gymnasium. The men's lacrosse team will take on Mount Union at 11 a.m. in the Rissell-Schrager Dome, and the women's and men's basketball team will take on Chatham in a doubleheader starting at 1 p.m. in the Beagley Gymnasium. Thank you for watching. My name is Garret England. Be sure to keep track of all your favorite Tomcat sports teams at home and on the road by logging on to thielathletics.com or on social media at Thiel Athletics.